Usually the shows that I really like were shows where we licked some kind of problem, where we figured out either a new way of shooting something or got around some kind of science problem. We did 2 oatmeal shows. Our second oatmeal show, we came up with this very, I thought, elegant, elaborate model for explaining how oatmeal lowers cholesterol. And it involved 2 characters, recurring characters, my lawyers, which were on the show a lot, Itchy and Twitchy, and which is played by my assistant editor and my personal assistant. The guy who was the production coordinator at the time, he's assistant now. And so I really liked that show because we figured out a really great way in about 60 seconds to like completely explain how that works. I also really like some of the shows. Near the end, the last few years, we started getting very ambitious. My Steadicam operator left to go do features, which ended up being one of the best things that ever happened because I decided to abandon that device entirely and started relying on very intricate assemblages of sliders and mirrors. And we got very into using mirrors, what I called an analog switcher. So like if the camera's moving down on something, all of a sudden a mirror would slide in and it's a shot of me. You know, and then there would be movements that would just be of that, and then the mirror goes back out again, and sometimes a mirror and then a magnifying glass. So we had this whole series of rods where things would slide down in front of the camera, so you could actually get 3 different shots within a shot. And so I really enjoyed those. I enjoyed the shows where we figured out how to craft a visual that was really complicated. You know, we would do a shot where it was a microwave cam shot. And this is actually when we were using a Steadicam AR, which rotates on its own axis, and you can actually disengage that and put it onto a tripod. So we would do a shot in the microwave, where I was making a point about something about how a microwave worked. I don't actually at the moment remember it wasn't. And you realize as the shot started, I'm upright, the camera's upright, and the room's upside down. And then as the camera starts to rotate on its own axis through the back of the microwave, you realize that I'm actually suspended upside down on the other side of the microwave. So it was things like that was like, yeah, nobody's ever seen that before. And that was the stuff I like best. I like doing shots where that technicians would look at and go, how'd you do that? Or why did you do that? And that was the fun stuff. Right. Visually, to do something that was just visually arresting on a day-to-day basis was the most fun. Didn't have anything to do with food, oddly enough.